All right, welcome back to our channel, Side Dishes and More, and it's crab pasta. We're showing you a simple crab pasta. Let's get it on. So what you're gonna need is some salt. I got some kosher salt in here. It's very basic black pepper, mayonnaise, crab. Now this is imitation crab. You can spend $50 a pound if you wanna buy the real crab, but the imitation for this meal will do it. Works beautifully. And you're gonna need some noodles right here, have been boiled, salted, just a little bit of salt, and some olive oil. In with the crab we go. Just like that. Now, you could stir it, but I'm just gonna give it a quick toss in here. It's a big bowl, just throw it around. Because my hands are gonna get in here anyway. Just get it mixed in a bit. Now this imitation crab meat that we're using today is high quality imitation crab meat. And just make sure it's all separate. So go all separated. It comes in the pack. They're stuck together. Just make sure you have it all just nice and loose. So you want it like that. And the reason why you want it like that is you want to start getting in some of your other ingredients. So we're using parsley, just fresh parsley, just a quick chop. And the reason why I'm doing this on the cuff like this is because I want to judge out how much parsley I have in here. I leave it whole and I say that's about where we want to be. When you cut it right before you're about to put it in your dish, it's nice and fresh. So this way the pasta is nice and fresh when you serve it. All right, so I'm gonna just judge that out. Get that in there. This way you got some nice greenery in there. You don't want to overpower this dish. This is a very basic, simple dish. And you want to be able to taste your crab. So don't overpower it. Now here I have some scallions. I had some loose pieces around. So I'm just gonna give those a little chop. Some green onion. Now, you can add whatever you like. I'm using green and some red onion today, purple onion. And that's what I like. But you can add pretty much whatever you like. Get it chopped up nice and fine. Now we're going onion on top of onion, so don't overpower it. So that's about where I want to be with the green onion. And then we're going to go in with our purple. Now the purple onion, I have a very specific way of slicing my purple onion. So what I'll do is I'll come in very thin like this. And I'll slice these down real thin. Just get them as thin as you possibly can. There we go. Then I'll get the chopping. Doesn't get any easier than this because you only have a couple of ingredients to worry about. But for a very simple salad, it packs a lot of punch. And believe me, your guests will think you put a lot more work into this than you really did. All right. Here's our purple onion. Get that in. Now you notice I'm not adding any mayo. now because that's the last thing you want to add. After you get what you need to get in there, then you're going to add. So I'm going to use this stirrer just to kind of stir it up. And see all those nice colors coming into play in there. And that's what you want. Very simple, basic salad. All right, I feel it needs a little bit more onion, so I'm going to put just a touch more green in there. This is why you want to make your chops as you're doing it. Make sure everything's fresh, and you can add more as you go along. And you can always add, but it's pretty hard to take back. All right, here we go. Let's give that a little stir. And that's looking right. So I feel that's where we want to be. Now, I added a little salt, just a touch, inside the noodles before we started. And the pasta water, so I'm just going to put a little bit, just a touch, not much, just like that, in the mix. And just give it a stir. All right, she's looking good. And just a touch more purple onion. Get some kind of eyeballing it out. Okay, and get it real thin. And just give it that chop. It's about where we want to be. I'm going to go a little bit more finer. Get that in. Now everything's a matter of taste. If you don't want the onion, don't put it in. Okay. And this could be done with a lot of things. You can add a lot of things in here that you want, add your favorites in. But I keep it pretty basic and very simple. Just simple, fresh ingredients. You don't have to go overboard. That's it. All right, so let's get our mayo in. Now when you start working with the mayo, you want to go easy with it. So I'm going to put a couple of clumps in there like that. And then I'm going to work it in until I get all the whiteness out. So I'm going to start from the middle and work my way around. Just stirring it. Don't go too far. And just kind of incorporate the ones from the outside in. Because you'll over mayo this really easy. So work from the outside in, just like that. And you'll definitely see where you're at with the mayo. See, now I can see it getting a little dry, but I'm still going to keep working with it just to make sure. Just keep stirring. All right. Let's get that around. It's looking right. Now I'm going to add some black pepper. Again, if you don't want the pepper, leave it out. But the pepper does add flavor. Again, just stir it around. Just until you can see the pepper. I'm gonna have to put a touch more, just until you can see it. And that's it. Now I'm gonna go in again with a touch more mayo. And that should just about do it. Now, if you go overnight with this and put it in the fridge, you can refreshen it with some more mayo, as long as you don't put too much. Because if you put too much, what's gonna happen, it's gonna turn watery by sitting in the fridge, and all that mayo is gonna start to release water. And you have the crab in here, but this is a dish best served chilled after just a couple hours in the fridge. And that's it. Now I put parsley in, celery works great in here too. If you want more crunch, you can go with the celery. If you don't want the onion. And that's it. That's our dish. We're gonna plate this up. We'll meet you right back here. Don't go anywhere. All right, and there it is. Crab pasta salad with fresh garlic onion bread on the side. Now we made that beautiful bread. If you want to see that bread being made, just check out our other channel, Barbecue Southern Style. We're going to leave a link in the description. Thank you for coming, and please, if you like this video, more videos are about to come, hit that like button and please subscribe. And until next time.